What's going on, everybody? And welcome to another episode of the Wrap Up with me, Ryan A. Polk. And for this movie, I know I am a few months late behind on this one, but that's because I just started this review thing, and I really wanted to share my review on this movie. And I'm going to review Searching, since it is also still out in theaters after looking it up. Now, Searching has it stars John Chow, from Harold and Kumar. But in this movie, he takes on a more serious role. Rather in Harold and Kumar, where it's showing it's his comic styles and stuff and everything. And in this movie, it's about his daughter. His daughter went missing, and he's looking for her. Daughter's in high school, and he's a father, and she just went missing one day all of a sudden. And first thing I might have to say is just this was by far, I do believe, one of the best movies of the year. And the whole movie was shot through a camera. Now, most movies that are shot through a camera, in my opinion, I feel like have just been straight trash. Ones like the Paranormal Activity movies, Area 51, and also, Unfriended, which, well, Unfriended wasn't too bad, but Paranormal Activity and also the Blair Witch Project, trash. Those type of movies just never impressed me for the most part. And this movie was shot all through a camera. Well, basically through his laptop. And what I did like about this movie was how believe it or not, that was actually what I liked. What I was most impressed with was this movie was how it was always shot through a camera. Whether if he wasn't on his laptop, it was on his cell phone, or if he went somewhere, it was always shot through a camera. The whole movie was always shot through a lens. It was never a moment where you would see just that type of movie style camera, like watching a regular movie. The whole movie was shot in a digital type of atmosphere, and that was what I had really liked about this movie. Now, this movie, it keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's a very good movie. The storyline of it is great. It really, really had shocked me when it came to the end of this movie. Now, me, I don't like to spoil stuff. Don't ever want to spoil nothing, which is why I recommend people to go see movies. But I will say this: the twist of the movie is definitely a shocker. And and it kind of had me, when we went to go see it, it kind of gave me, some type of, like, okay, it just made me, I didn't even fall asleep, to be honest. I mean, something like that I would have probably fell asleep on, so for the simple fact of how the way the movie was shot. And and I thought it was going to be kind of predictable in a way, but it actually wasn't. And this movie definitely, man, it has, is I really can't even think of what was bad about this movie. I mean, I guess the only thing you could say that's bad about it was just about it being shot through, digital, through a whole type of like technology type of lens. And that's, I guess you could say, that's what was the bad part about this movie. But it's definitely something worth going to see. Searching, definitely, man, will surprise you. You will not be bored by this movie. It is very deep. And what I do like about this movie is the bond. It also explores the bond between a father and a daughter, and how far he will go just to find his loved one. Because I mean, any parent in that situation, they'll do whatever it takes to find somebody, to find their child that is missing. And that movie, Searching, definitely explains it all. And do I recommend you go see this movie? Of course. I mean, you should. By the way, from what I'm telling you, yes, you should definitely go see this movie. This movie is definitely not a waste of your money or your time. You will definitely enjoy it, and it is a thrill ride in a way, definitely. And out of 5 stars, I give Searching 4 out of 5 stars. For its grade, I give Searching a B plus. Searching definitely, man, is a classic. Definitely one of the best movies to be shot through, like a camera, but just the way of how everything was shot. I mean, it goes from like, YouTube videos to a camera to a camera phone to a laptop camera phone, and even also through even like news cameras and stuff. I mean, it's always shot through a camera. It's always shot through some type of device, and that is what I was impressed with. Whoever it was that had wrote this movie was just, they need to continue to do movies because they really, really did a good job with this. So that's what I have for Searching, and until next time, this is Ryan A. Polk with the wrap up, signing off.